goes back in time to when Hyrule was founded, essentially, or a little bit after that. Meets the first king and queen of Hyrule, which the king was a fucking goat man, and the queen was a, we'll say, dark elf. So despite the fact that the Gerudo are clearly supposed to be like the Middle Eastern-inspired race, I guess you could say, but they might even be a different species than Hylians, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, we're definitely talking about this. If anybody's been around since I first covered the Synthetic Man's video about Dead Space, this one right here absolutely beats it out of the park. I am talking about, this is like some borderline racism, transphobia, you name it right now, it's in this video. And it makes the Dead Space clip that he did look like a fucking joke. This man has gone from the shallow end to the deep end. Like, I want to tell you guys right now, go ahead and go grab yourself a drink and some snack and subscribe to the channel. But I want to get involved in this as fast as I can because this take is a spicy one.
First king and queen of Hyrule, which the king was a fucking goat man and the queen was a, we'll say, dark elf. So despite the fact that the Gerudo are clearly supposed to be like the Middle Eastern-inspired race, I guess you could say, but they might even be a different species than Hylians, I'm not sure.
Guys, I told you this was going to be a real spicy one. Okay, hey, Synthetic Man, the Gerudo, yeah, those females that you're talking about right now are based on the Amazon warriors. You know, the Greece warriors, you know that legend? Also, the fuck do you get they were inspired by the Middle Eastern? Do you know anything about the Middle Eastern? How they treat women and shit? No, of course not. Probably because you haven't been around a fucking woman or even like probably left your fucking man-child cave to even understand how the fucking world works. Also, the lore complications that I would have to explain how they are both different from each other is fucking wild. And I could spend here like many hours explaining the differences, but we're not here.
They could be like Asari and just take genetic material from Hylians to make more Gerudo, right? But no, now there's actually a lot of Hylians that are various shades of brown throughout the world.
Bro, do you know what procreation is? Do you know how the birds and the bees is? Do you know how we make babies, how we produce? They do it the same way. But in this universe, if you read any fucking lore, they hide the hybrids out of sight. For what reason, I will never understand, and probably somewhere in lore implication they do that, but I don't know. Honestly, I do not know.
And of course, one of the founders of Hyrule set the stage for the entire series, created a wonderful Wakanda-esque utopia, is one of these brown Hylians. Almost literally, we was Kangs and shit.
How in God's green earth did this even get past the moderation that YouTube does? If I even cuss like one syllable, I could be deducted and just slammed right into jail. How the hell did this man say this and thought, I'm not going to get any backlash for saying some dumb shit like this? And I'm not even going to explain what he just said in that same sentence right there towards the fucking... I'm not going to explain it. Go to fucking Google and type it in. There's times where I love to explain to you, explain things to you guys. But that right there, if I explain the meaning behind those words right there to you guys, instant demonetization, age restriction, and pretty much everything else under the sun that's going to hit this video faster than a speeding bullet. Gee, I wonder why a lot of people are saying that this is pretty much a racist take along with a whole bunch of other terms that I ain't got time to explain right now. Holy fuck, Synthman. And I'm also going to add this too. This wasn't just a slip up. This was like the mask breaking and he's laughing and it just came out. That's it. That's all it is. That's all that happened. The mask broke and then the character just came out.
So much for Skyward Sword being the beginning of the series.
Sonya is a descendant from the Skyward. I'm not going to spoil it, but she is a descendant from there.
And to dip into the schizo paint a little bit, the king being a goat man, who are the Zonai people who came from the heavens, is borderline satanic imagery. I have no idea if this is intentional or not, But Japan used to be infamous for putting weird Christian symbolism in anime and occasionally video games. So this could be an extension of that, or again, if you want to take the schizo angle, this is a result of a certain cult organization full of quote-unquote elites that are subtly inserting their propaganda into video games.
Oh god, Chad, fucking help me. I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack with this one. What the fuck is wrong with him? Almost 95% of anime that is produced has Christian imagery in it. Full Metal Alchemist, Evangelion, fucking Demon Slayer, Hellsing, Death Note. Oh, fuck. There's so many animes that have fucking imagery of Christianity. It's not even fucking funny. And don't even get me started on video games like Doom Eternal and Dante's Inferno. There's pretty much enough imagery there too, along with like 90% of other fucking games too. And this dude really just made a reference to how the Jews take over the world like that. Go fuck yourself, Synthetic Man. That is some fucked up bullshit.
There's all sorts of little nuggets of wokeness, like Paya now having a giant brown boyfriend who looks like a Giga Chad in comparison to Link, despite the fact she was thirsting for his dick in the last one.
And Link had zero interest in her. The fuck do you want her to do? Be miserable all the damn time and have to wait on hands and knees for him to come back? Like she isn't allowed to go find love somewhere else since fucking Link doesn't want to return that to her? The fuck are you on, Synthetic Man? Like, she's not deserved to be happy, and now it's all woke and... Bruh, leave Pyrrha alone, ooh. And I'm gonna say this real quickly, too, Synthetic Man. Did you get cucked? Did somebody cuck your girlfriend from you? Is that why you're so upset about the brown man? Are you upset about that? Did you get cucked when you were younger? Because it really sounds like you were. Like, what was the purpose of making this video? Just so you could piss off everybody and make your little clicks and views and stuff? Well, congratulations. You got the attention you wanted.
Not to mention the quote-unquote subtle homosexual imagery from Breath of the Wild has been expanded even further in this one. And I already know people are going to say I'm reading into it and no kid's going to see this shit, but that's exactly how you desensitize people and how you groom them, right? You expose them to things. The vow that each of the new sages takes to Link looks like they're proposing to him. And Sidon, the giant shark guy, people already made a bunch of gay lewd images between him and Link when Breath of the Wild came out. Well, now him quite literally putting a ring on his finger, and man, their relationship is too fucking weird, dude. I don't care that they literally give him a wife in the story, I'm not convinced.
Are you kidding me? People are just having fun shipping the characters. Like, what is your major malfunction, Synthetic? Like, seriously, nobody can have fun on the internet and just ship these little characters together just to have fun? What are you, the ship police or something? Like, are you kidding me right now? This is pretty sad. I think you're jealous, Synthetic. I think you're jealous because of what other people have, because you're getting some really, really creepy fucking vibes off of this. Also, I'm just going to tell you right now, that scene right there was Sidon. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I cannot remember for the life of me. His culture does that out of sign of fucking respect. Just like the Gordons here. And I'm going to spoil this real quickly, and I'm going to try not to spoil as much. The Gordons over here, when you go to the fire temple and you complete it and he gets a stone, you fist bump each other. This is the same BS that you tried to pull with Dead Space, but it really did not work. It backfired on you pretty fucking good.
Link was already a cross-dresser before this game. Not to mention, an actual child, a bird child, is one of the other sages.
Hold out your hand.
Jesus, he's hand-mogged by everyone. He's hand-mogged by a child. Link was destined to be a bottom. It's over.
This man really just put in the same sentence, hand-mogged and children, or child, I should say. How in the bloody hell is the FBI not at this man's house right now and beating it down for even saying those two same words in the same sentence? I will never understand. And no, like I'm dead serious right now, I will not explain what Hadmog is, because I will get demonetized and this video will never see the day of light to you guys ever again. And I'm just going to say this right now too. if I had to cross-dress to get into the Gerudo village with all those beautiful women, you bet your sweet ass I would.
And Riju's a Gerudo, and if you've seen any of their Rule 34, you know they're usually sporting a little something extra. Come. That's why I'm going doing your pussy tonight, Link.
I'm not going to make any comments. There's a reason why this information's up here. You're a little sus, Synthetic Man. You really are. Very, very sus. And I'm not going to accuse, but you. And for the people in the back that thought Synthetic Man is, pulling a joke on us or anything like that, let me play this little clip from his channel. His reply video.
But I just had to air out some of my grievances. In worst case scenario, this will end up on Patreon because I do want people to see this, so maybe they do understand my actual beliefs a little bit more. I'm not going to pull a Sam Hyde and pretend that it's all comedy or something when most of his viewers know that he is definitely more of a radical right-wing guy, even if he does ham up some of his beliefs for comedy's sake. You can just watch some of his older advice videos and you'll get a good idea of what he really thinks. No, me, I'm way too honest. I've never been a good liar. I will ham up certain shit, but even when I do, I couldn't help but label it a schizo tangent because I have self-awareness. Again, unlike the leftists who brigaded the video.
And yeah, that's basically the boil down of his reply video. It's it's an absolute shit fest, guys. I honestly say this with the full heart. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment in the comment section. I always like talking to you guys. And if you guys really enjoy this type of content and want more of this type of content, please subscribe to the channel. Lets me know like, hey Gar, I want more of this type of videos, yada yada yada. But like I always say, thank you guys very much for watching and I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, fam.